guys, this is the last part because I know some people need to leave, and this is actually what we call your hair for, so we can have this
You didn't call us here for the food? I thought it was the food.
Really? Yeah, but a part of it.
Like the food is a small part, Carla.
Come inside.
Lighty?
Kids especially, come and sit.
Oh, yes, you're changing. You coming, Elijah?
Take Joel and I will do it.
Where's your Barry?
Go through with your bed tape like
Joel and I will do it.
Where's your feet? No.
Sit down.
Well, I mean, if you just scalp.
if you let the old lady come back. Come.
Glass of water. I'm blessed. Look on the door right in the kitchen. My right hand side. You see one, the jacket on my scalp. Blessed.
Your jacket on your scalp.
Is that scalp?
Staff or scalp?
Yeah.
Not scarf, scalp.
So where's your staff?
Yeah.
Where's the staff?
I have the staff.
Alright, while we're waiting, I'm just going to describe a bit what Kwanzaa is. I know a lot of people know.
I know.
But it's... Alright, what is Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa is an African American celebration.
Good. Now it's African American, considered to be African American because they introduced it to the West. But simply, Kwanzaa is first fruits or harvest time. It's done all over Africa, from Egypt straight down to Zululand. What it means is it's just celebrating life. Celebrating all the blessings and the gifts you have, because if you are fruitful as a farmer and you have reaped everything that you've sown and you have a lot, you need to give thanks. It's about giving thanks, it's about thinking about your ancestors, and it's about thinking about the future, the kids. Alright? It's all surrounded around 7 principles. And these 7 principles are supposed to make you reflect on yourself, your family, and your community, which obviously will extend to your race. Alright? It is very Afrocentric, obviously, because we are getting this from our African ancestors, all of us being descendants. Alright? Now, it is supposed to be something very spiritual because of the connection of the lessons learned before by our ancestors. Alright? So why we needed you here for this ceremony, to have this togetherness, to have this unity, is because we are communal people. And we really don't exist without each other. Is there anyone here that can say they have done something by themselves from since they're born to now?
Me.
Be quiet, Carla. Everything you have done in your life, you have done through interaction with somebody else, whoever it may be. A baby needs its mother, why? To nurture it. So, obviously, we are communal people, and we need to always celebrate that unity, and we need to always celebrate family, community, and most definitely race, especially since what our race has been through. Alright? So, it's not about sitting down and thinking about slavery, it's about thinking about who we were before that and celebrating our power. And we need to reignite that, especially with these here, so they understand themselves. And you all know the saying, a tree that don't know its roots is the same as who? Somebody who don't understand their history. And what happens to a tree that don't have a roots? Die. Alright, so I think it's really important for us to understand who we are as people. But remember, we're spiritual beings, so it's not just understanding your African self, or your Jamaican self, or your Trinidadian self, whoever you may be. But you need to understand the full story, and that's what this is about today. Alright, just celebrating life, and celebrating the fact that we are family, all of us right here. Alright? Good. Now, I'm going to ask some of the older kids to come and light the candles, and I'm going to describe to you why they're going to light the candles. Now, each candle represents a principle. There are 7 principles. You are meant to light a candle from the 26th, each day, from the 26th to the 1st, and reflect on that principle. We're going to do all tonight because obviously, you know, we have one day with you. Yeah, we don't have 7 days with you. Now, the colors of Kwanzaa are red, black, and green. So you are all going to imagine that these candles here are green.
All of them.
Green.
No, just the white one.
Just the white one. They are green.
Which white one?
Yeah, which white one? Show you which white ones.
Oh.
Green.
Yes, green.
Red represents the struggle of our people so that you and I can be here today, walking around as we are. Alright? Green represents the future. The kids, what are we going to pass on to them? And black is us as a people. So we are actually going to try and unite all of that, and there comes the spiritual being. We need to right. We need to I forgot what I was gonna say, sorry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a libation. And most of you who are familiar with things that are African, you always start with something spiritual and always start with giving thanks to the ancestors. Okay? All we need you to do is to just be silent and just have a reverence when it's being said. And then we get started with the candle lighting. Yeah? Yeah. And see what is the drummer woman.
Good night, one and all. We are actually at the very serious section of the program. We have all ate, we are all merry, and we are all filled. Now it's time to pour and give thanks to our ancestors, without whom we would not be possible to be here. As we all have mothers and fathers, it's very important that we honor such. And for the kids, especially amongst us, this time of celebration is really geared at encouraging our children to know who they are, and therefore where the road ahead will actually take them. Our fathers and mothers came here, lived, loved, struggled, and built here. At this place, their love and labor rose like the sun and gave strength and meaning to the day. For them, who gave so much we give in return.
It's being poured onto the earth for the connection. Okay.
On this same soil, we will sow our seeds. And liberation and a higher level of human life. May our eyes be like the eagle, our strength like the elephant, and the boldness of our life like the lion. And may we remember and honor our ancestors and the legacy they left for us, as long as the sun and the water flows. We'll have the lighting of the first candle, representing the first principle.
Alright, we're going to need a little interaction from you. Before each candle is lit, we just ask that you say Habari Gani. It just means what's happening, what's going on, and the kids will answer you by lighting the candle. Alright, we're going to have Jabari light the first candle. So can we say Habari Gani to him, please? Habari Gani. Come. Say your principle to the audience. You just have to say the name, darling. I'm going to read it. Umoja. Umoja means unity.
Like you can do.
This is to strive for and maintain unity in the family. Black.
Cameraman. Put yourself in a better position. You cannot tell people to block you.
You want to go inside?
Alright, this is to strive for and to maintain unity in the family, the community, and the race. What does that mean to us? It means just what we're doing right now. Love your family, love your neighbors, love your friends. Alright? And we need to do things like these. This is what it's about. Sorry.
To see what it shows.
Alright, Kayla?
Come on, just
Can we say
point the
Habari
thing.
Habari Gani.
I'm just picking up the thing going on and telling you.
Everybody
Kuji Chandelier, and that means self-determination. She's right.
Look where I pick down.
Yeah, light it up.
Yeah, alright.
Alright.
Watch it, camera. Lock it.
Oh no!
What we can do, what we can do.
Paparazzi by any means necessary, man.
Exactly.
That means to define ourselves, to name ourselves, to create for ourselves, and to speak for ourselves, which is something that generations before lost, obviously because of slavery. But a lot of us need to kind of reignite that in our spirit. Who are you? Yeah? Who are you really?
Principle number 3.
Wait, American. Alright, Shaitan.
Tilted. Yeah, lower.
You know, like this white one.
Bring that and get it crowd. I've got fire, you know.
Jack Sour.
Sorry, my apologies.
What?
Cameraman distract me.
Jack Sour.
Ready. Principle number 3.
Ujima. Well done.
Go down the man. We want him to read it. Make him read it.
He needs to like it.
I'm not going to say that.
Ujima, and it's Ujima, because there's a U before. Ujima means collective work and responsibility.
Which one? I read our one.
What, yeah, the green.
I don't see any white.
Does it know what? Right, this simply means to build and to maintain our community together and to make our brothers and sisters' problems ours and to solve it with them. Really important.
Togetherness is a key thing. Is there a family without problems? Is there a community without problems? It does not exist. So essentially, we are our brothers' keepers. We are our sisters' keepers. There's no two ways about it. All right? Principle number 4.
Barigani. Okay.
Hold on, me not cut you. You just come up over there, yeah. Bring one feminine character now. So keep the balance flowing.
I used to make all the kids first.
All the kids?
Yeah.
No more feminine.
No more old kids?
Oh! I used to, because of the matches, I'm not too sure.
No, keep the balance, man. No more, man.
Well, he's here already, how
Come down, soldier. You done for a long time. Nah,
See
cut
you.
you.
Sorry, Gary. That's right.
Pajama.
Yeah, man.
Well done! That means collective economics.
Strike it.
Whoa.
Right, we're gonna light up. Now come this side with me.
Young man, I go rich, you know.
This one?
You want to try that thing, If you smile in your holy video.
Well done.
If you smile in your
I'm
holy
not too sure
video.
what the kid you want.
Without the back of the video, sir.
Alright, Ujama. It means cooperative economics. To build and maintain our own stores, shops and other businesses and to profit from it together. Especially us across here.
Because if we don't wake up in this time, we're going to realize something. Even the halal meat. Because once you're that, you can't buy nowhere else. If we don't understand who we are lost chasing other people's things. Alright? It's just simple as that, really. Anyway, ABC.
And obviously for us to rise economically again, it makes a lot of sense if we move together. What is stronger, a finger or a fist? Alright? So when you buy from each other, sell to each other, we are all going to profit from each other. Alright, which is what we're supposed to do, and we're trying to build back that unity. Whether it's business, or it's advice, or it's just being there, holding hands, giving a smile. That's what we're really focusing on, unity.
The business we are dealing with, why everyone in here is not a millionaire? Why is that? There's no reason why not really. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's get real. Alright? As simple as that, ABC, yeah? Yeah, man. definite.
Careful.
Ready, Jordy?
Jordan, you want to come and do one for us?
Like one to mommy. Go on.
Alright, we'll come back to you. See the boys braver. Carlisle, rope in.
Hey, the Warriors, them are hold the fort. Well,
No,
can't let it go.
Nia.
Nia, well done, Carlisle. We didn't say Habari again, you know. Well done. You need to light this. You want Uncle how you light it?
Give me the right. No, me sorted the Warriors.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Nia means purpose. And it means to
Hold
make
on. Red or green?
green.
Green.
They're all green.
I like that green one there.
I don't celebrate.
Yes, you're red.
I flick this.
You colorblind.
Just said everything is green.
These three, sorry. It means purpose, and it's encouraging us to make our collective vocation, whatever your skill or your talent is, building and developing our community. That should be a focus for most of all, and for most of us. And in order to restore people to their traditional greatness, this is absolutely necessary. Building our communities where we are. And I know a lot of us are not where we are supposed to be. Alright, we outside, but are we not here? Are we not a community? Do we not all have kids? And we do want something better for them wherever they are. Alright?
Nia, purpose. Is there one that is living without a purpose? It is something that we need to seriously consider. If we have not, so especially with the kids. Yeah, because we can find Michael Jackson was a star for them a little picnic. That make keep tell this one. Them a little picnic, him a star. You understand? Him find, use him talent to deliver him purpose. You understand? Kids, uno multi-talented. Uno multi-talented. Tell on the parents to unlock it.
Mommy, unlock it.
Alright. 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 Well, translate. Okay,
Your cheerleader have no pension.
guys, translation. Wait one, English, Spanish or French?
Please do.
Spanish. We have a Spanish.
I even understand the Spanish you're going to speak.
We have a Spanish.
No push it, por favor. Alright, purpose essential for children. Parents, make sure children are focused. Children, don't ease up on the parents. Why? Because you are very talented. Do you understand? You are very, very talented. Alright? So let your parents, alright, buckle up and shuffle up.
Hey, Mom. And buckle up. Shuffle
So hold on. Right. Now the last one, which is the one that we actually celebrate on New Year's Day. 2 more, sorry. Jump in the gun. Right, the 6th one. Jordan?
It's about she.
Go on.
Princess?
What's up, you
Alright.
Jack? You want to? Good.
You want to come and light, John? Isaac? Oh.
Can we say Habari Gani for...
Habari Gani.
Wow!
We're going to light this together.
Can you please do that? Strike it for him, Howie.
Left-handed. No, we're going to strike it. Come this side. Come this side. Come this side. Like a flash
It's your
over.
comedy corner.
Alright. Alright, ready? Light it together.
B and Russell Brand.
Excellent, excellent. Lighting. Woo!
Yeah. How are you blowing out?
And your finger when you want the fire. When you want to see the light. Okay, come again. Come again, let's go again. Never go be a blow, you see the half of your finger, you know.
Yes, on the candle.
We have too many
Alright.
Watch out.
Right. Kaumba means creativity.
Watch Watch your hands there.
to do always as much as we can. Just trying to speak above the bad kids in the class. Not pointing. To do always as much as we can in the way that we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited. Now I know a lot of us may think when we're over here, did we really inherit this? But as far as I'm concerned, this is God's will, isn't it? So whether we're born in Jamaica or wherever, the land is for us. So if you're living in a community, you are part of that community wherever it is.
Bloom where you're planted.
Thank you very much. Oh, you're paying attention now? All right.
Actually, even in the snow.
I'm paying attention.
When not grow. Bloom.
But they also say that lilies can grow in water that is.
Got it.
Yes. That was coming.
That's what you meant.
And
No,
it's
serious,
one of the
lotus
prettiest.
flower. The most
The lotus, sorry,
The most beautiful flower grows in the swamp.
Grows in the swampy areas and the dirty, nasty waters and the cold.
Alright, that's why kids, this is for Uno, yeah? It's called the secret of the golden flower. Of the golden lotus flower. You know what the secret is? It's called 100 days of effort. 100 days of effort. Anything, listen carefully. Anything that you want to master, whether in school, whether at anything, whether in football, cricket, anything, practice it for 100 days straight, and I guarantee you'll see it. Alright? That's for the kids. Big people don't take it.
What does it have to do with a flower?
The flower? Then you'll get to understand how that beautiful lotus can grow in all that mess. So even with all the distractions around us, with all our friends going here, doing this, we keep focus. 100 days of effort.
Just like I'm focusing with this little baby.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Alright. I mean, Mr. Isaac says he wants to do one.
Got you, Isaac. Got you.
Hey! Yeah, come Isaac.
Isaac.
Yeah, so Isaac jump up.
Right, you have to shout this out. Say shouting. Alright, let's give him a habarigani.
Habarigani.
Tell us, Isaac. Tell us what it is. What did you just say?
What's the secret word? Hold on, what do you think I'm dropping our rice?
Come say it, Isaac.
Sorry, hold on, give me that. Alright.
Come on,
Tell him again 9 years.
What's the secret word?
Yeah, well done. Imani.
Imani.
Alright, now Imani is the one we should be celebrating today. And it means faith. One that we are celebrating. And one of the more important ones in terms of belief in ourselves and belief in our people. To believe with all our hearts in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, the real leaders, and in the righteousness and victory of our struggle.
Okay.
Is it a right struggle? Do we want to be victorious?
It is very, what is again? Imani. Faith.
What do you want to be?
Without which, why are you saying if you have faith like a mustard seed, you can move mountain?
Amen.
You understand? So, again, children, have faith in the parents that they're going to lead you down the right path. Yeah? Be respectful, be manageable, be disciplined. Alright? We're all from a society where manners, discipline, and decency is not an option. Right? Not an option. And to do what is required of you for the progress, right? And the upkeep of the home, it's again not an option. Yeah, it's something that we do willingly. Yeah, like Jabari, he gets up in the mornings. I know what he does. He empties the bin. Even Miss Long, I sit down in us this morning. Yeah, Miss Long, I tell you the truth. Miss Long in us this morning. What me do? Me not remember. Yeah, but anyway, Miss Long in us. And him now gone in there so can take out the me hear ching 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 ching. So me say, job what I do? I'm going to empty the bin. I say, oh, alright, when you come back then. Because, you understand? Yes.
So like
Don't worry. We'll send them up a DVD with caption.
Caption, nice. English caption.
Alright kids, what Isaac? Newton?
You okay? Everybody okay?
Alright, Isaac.
Strike it for him, Howie.
Hold on, man. Isaac, that's striker. Receive my striker. Strike it. That's a striker. Hold on, receive my
I
striker.
think he's a midfielder.
My midfielder. You're my midfielder. You're my midfielder. Right? Let me see. No, my defender.
He's a defender.
Listen.
Very
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry, the rasta.
Alright, now on the last day of Kwanzaa, which is today, it's usually about reflection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a meditation, and then I'm just going to ask you 3 questions for you to think about for yourself. Alright? So if we can actually be quiet this time for the meditation, and just listen to the words, and think about what it means to you. Yeah? Let us not engage in the world hurriedly. Let us not grasp at the rope of wealth impatiently. That which should be treated with mature judgment, let us not deal with it in a state of anger. When we arrive at a cool place, let us rest fully, Shelley. Let us give continuous attention to the future, and let us give deep consideration to the consequences of things. And this all because of our eventual passing. We are going to leave here. I'm just going to ask you to listen to these questions and see if you can answer it within. Who am I? Within. Am I really who I say I am? Am I all that I ought to be? Yeah, you'll answer it. Thank you very much for being a part of it. Auntie Audrey, hit it.
I didn't think no, you're talking.
Right.
And
I love your Chinese.
so, for the remaining.
Elijah, look at it.
And what we're gonna do is Jabari and Howie has something to perform for you guys. But I'm gonna bring some cake and ice cream and stuff out. So anybody that need to top up.
That sounds very good. That cake and ice cream.
You know, yeah, Howie and them know. So I can bring that up.
You're looking down.
Elijah, look at Daddy one last time. Look at Daddy.
Oh no, you make
Orlando, what happened?
Right. So you can turn that up and repeat. So it's just a once.
Uncle Carlando.
Oh, never turn on.
Uncle Carlando.
It's scratchable.
One more time.
I think this Ben 10 thing going straight home.
okay, so they did that.
I can tell you that.
Shani, make yourself.
You want some rice? I'll have you.
That one then.
You want some rice?
Yeah, I have a few choice words for
You know,
you.
you need to eat something. You want some macaroni?
So that's chilling.
Bad enough. Bad, proper.
Sorry.
It's not my fault. It was this one.
Take a picture of me. I carried on from it.
Tell me, was it me you heard first?
Always the black one.
Oh yes.
Not my fault. It's
Oh
true,
yes.
isn't it?
I'll have you know. I'm innocent. Don't
Come in, choose steady. Ice cream time, then anything goes.
Elijah, want some rice, baby?
Separate.
Want some juice? Want some juice?
Bad behave, Sasha.
My God! Look at that! Is it?
Bad behave.
And it's Shelly, you know.
How do you start this? How do you start the recording?
You press that. Oh, stop it.
Canada?